The fuck is the attack on that one? I don't have my dice ready. This one? Yeah.
Who are we fighting?
You're fighting. You guys walked out of the
12 damage.
and you see these guys. Yeah, that's gonna. So he takes a nice hit. And he's like, "Oh, bro, bruh." We're fighting 3 zombies because you left and they ambushed you because you just got out of the mansion.
Oh, okay.
The rainstorm on his face now has lightning in it, so it's like a thunderstorm.
Alright, Axel, this dude over here, I'm going to just fucking ping. Fuck you. That guy right there, he's trying to hit you and see if he can get you with one of his loogies. Oh, that's not going to be good. Does 19 hit you?
Fuck you, I have a shield. My shield makes it 19.
Okay, that's not going to hit. We decided on that. So it doesn't hit you. It bounces off your shield, fortunately, but you don't take any damage. What?
Axel dramatically slaps it off his, swings his shield to get it off.
Savati, it is your turn.
It is my turn. I want to read something really quick. Hold on.
You're gonna shove your head back into Axel's fanny pack again? How much weird hijinks is going to happen with Axel's fanny pack?
Hopefully a lot.
I hope so too.
I'll just put some colors on them again. You don't get. I'm just pitch yellow.
If I move here, am I considered 5 feet from both of these guys, or 10 feet from both of these guys?
Yeah, I'll give you that. They're kind of pretty close.
All right, I am going to attack the one in front of me. With a standard attack of Booming Blade.
Alright.
I have to make sure I'm doing this right. I'm a little rusty here. I have to make a regular melee attack. So that's +7 with my glaive. Oh, that's a typo. Does 24 hit?
Sure does.
Okay. Come on. Enter. Do the thing. He takes 9 damage.
Okay.
And he is cast in a Shroud of Light. And then with my bonus action, I want to butt the other one with the back of my glaive.
The yellow dude?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
23.
Yep.
What is the damage on that one? It's different from the other one. Okay. 6 damage to that guy.
Alright, so Savahi, you ram your glaive into this guy, and I don't know, where did you want to hit him with it?
In the chest.
Alright.
Like, just directly between the sternum.
You hit him in that, and some of his slime just falls right off. And then, to your surprise, his demeanor of like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, he stands up straight, and if it were possible to have sockets widen, they would widen. And he goes, no. And then he turns and he fucking runs. And
oh God.
And with that, it is your turn, Axel, I believe. No, yeah, Axel.
Well, I guess which one was already previously attacked?
They've both been attacked, I think. But yeah, the green one's been attacked.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Savaki would murder me if I went and attacked the green one. I don't know why. It just tells me. Even though I fed her a bunch of food and let her shove her face in my fanny pack.
Good, you're learning.
Axel, learning how to socialize. Okay, so he goes to attack this dude with his mighty sword. Mighty sword.
Sword.
It is a
sword.
Lord zombie.
Okay. 14 plus my strength equals up to 19.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
Cool. And then I roll a d8, and then I add the whatchamacallit? The thing with the stuff. Great with descriptors, aren't I? Yeah, I add strength. And I use my fancy ass Celtic dice because I'd like to not read what the fuck I just rolled. Okay, 6 plus 5 equals 11.
Yep. So he takes 11 damage, and you see like the slime across his face and head just goes, and some of it's dried up, and he looks kind of dazed. He's shaking his head and like grabbing at it, like, oh god. And then all of a sudden, Sabahi, I'm gonna need you to make a dex. Would it be dexterity? Let's do an acrobatic roll.
Is this a saving throw?
Yeah, it's a saving throw. Can you give me an acrobatic?
Okay. Saving throws are different than
Okay, just
skill rolls. So saving throws, if I'm trying to like avoid being hit by something.
Yeah, okay, then yeah, do a saving throw.
Okay. And I'm not saying that because it benefits me in any way, because it's actually -2 compared to my acrobatics. So
That's fine.
I'm currently drawing Zafahi's just shoving her head in Axel's fanny pack.
that's a 19.
All right. Oh god, Sabahi, you move just in time as this hot molten oil is just knocked over from the top of the mansion, and it rolls over this guy, Mr. Green, and just completely burns him out.
Can I look up and see what caused that?
Yeah, if I can just delete this real quick. Can I delete you, motherfucker? How about I just move you, and then I delete you? God. And this oil comes down. And this zombie over here, Axel, it looks at this oil, and it looks absolutely terrified, and it just kind of drops to its knees, and more of the goop falls off of it. And from above, behind a giant vat, which obviously poured, you see this guy. And he says, hey, wait, okay, I'm coming down. Can I come down? You guys know, I'm a friendly. I'm the one who just, kind of saved your life. Can I come down?
You stole my kill!
Axel just vaguely shrugs.
That's not, I mean, there are two others in the back there. Listen,
You're
rebels.
My kill, though.
No, you're rebels. I was a rebel too. I know.
Now you're dead.
Axel just shoves the fanny pack directly under her nose. Here, sniff it. Sniff the fanny pack.
Yeah, she looks like she was about to charge, but she's distracted now. Like her ears perk up, and she looks down into the fanny pack again.
All right, and then Zombie's going to take that, and he's going to use some of the slime on him to slide down. And he's going to say to the group, as soon as I...
Do you like to imagine that Axel literally just stood in front of Savahi? He didn't actually shove his fanny pack in their face. Just stood in front of Savahi.
Okay, this zombie, he's got his hands up like, no harm. He says, hi, oh, hello, I mean no harm, okay? I'm unarmed, except for the goo, but I'm not going to use it. Listen, okay. There's chaos going on, but listen, you guys, I saved you, but you guys, the moment I saw you, you brought me back to my senses. I don't know how, but I know, you guys are rebels, right? I'm right, assuming that, right?
We are indeed rebels.
And he looks at you and he's like, I was one too. My name's Tomei Haswar.
Oh,
wait.
Oh, we know that.
You're the one.
We've met your brother.
And he looks at you shocked. Like,
Axel pulls out. I think Axel had the necklace.
Jack had the necklace.
I don't even fucking remember that. So
You took the necklace. I remember because I have to remember that. And he's just like, you've met my brother? Is he all right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he okay?
He is fine.
He did not get your gift of the weed.
The devil's
grass. My necklace? It's still down there?
No, the weed that you left him. You left weed in a hole. It definitely was not taken by us.
Okay, are you telling me there wasn't anything but weed in there? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm telling you that there was no weed. In fact, there was nothing in the hole.
There was
Specifically not
oh my
weed,
God.
but there was the smell of it.
Oh God. And he looks horrified. He's like, I left that there for my brother just in case something like this would happen. Did you guys see a necklace? By any chance, it was like silver and it has the initials TH in them?
Is this
I mean,
something Jack has?
you do.
Because I don't remember.
You do, Jack. You have it. You picked it up. After
I
you
would
did-
assume that Jack pulls this out of some pocket in his jacket and like just but this is the slime thing, so he's like, do not fucking come near me.
And he raises his hands and he kind of just like, listen, I don't know how else to prove it to you. My brother Takara, look, I wrote something on the wall in the tunnel. I says if I don't come back, and I can't remember all of it because I'm still, when I was devoured, my memories and my personality were just all locked or swept away, but now I'm remembering things. I left that in there in a little hole in the wall in case Takara needed to come down there for whatever reason. I really mean no harm. And can I please, no.
Axel would hand it to you, but he currently has a hyena with her face just in his fanny pack.
That's okay, because Tommy just like, no. Just, listen, I have to make this quick. Something about this whole operation is not right. There's more to it than meets the eye. Time
Fuck you.
Transformers.
is not on our side. I don't know how to explain it. They need to work hard and believe and help one another as a team. You see, friendship is magic, and knowing that is half the battle right there. And you see, like, this chunk of slime just slouch off Tommy's shoulder, and he's like, I'm dying. I'm dying for real.
I believe you might have already reached that point. I don't have very high wisdom, but I can assume from your lack of organs and general flesh.
He's like looking at you like, yes, I know. That's what. Listen, the glob slime kept me alive. It kept the other zombies alive, but after you've killed them, it's all drying out. I don't have much longer, but if you do survive all this, please take that necklace back to my brother, and you tell him that I'm finally resting in peace. Can you
Jack
please
makes
do
the okay sign.
All right.
Axel gives a thumbs up.
Ezekiel says.
We definitely
Ezekiel
will.
says, would you
Roll
like?
deception.
I was gonna say, is Savani saying this the entire time with her head and shoved in Axel's fanny pack?
He's just kind of like, if he could cry, he would, because he's dying, and everything he's had is gone. And he keeps his hands up and he
My
says,
son.
all right, there's still some of them who haven't regained their memories. I'm going to go back in there and fight. I assume you guys have a map. There's a shortcut in that map. I would start running as fast as you can. And he looks back at you, Jack, and he says, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks to all of you. Okay.
Jack gives like a little like polite bow.
And he nods and he runs off to go fight the remaining zombie.
Jack goes, gross.
May our Lord John be with you.
All right, so you guys, anybody want to take out the map and start making your way down this shortcut? Because there is still some chaos going on.
Okay,
We
has
have a
Safahi finally taken her head out of the fanny pack?
Yes.
Because I'm sorry, like, you never actually mentioned that, like, you took your head out of Safahi.
Yeah, no, the whole conversation was just like her muffled in the bag.
All right, Ezekiel, did you have anything to say to that? This guy's running away. This dead guy.
May Lord Joff, and would you like me
I
to bury your
cannot
body once
understand
you're
you.
actually
No.
dead? Shoot.
Did you just
Hold on,
did you
can you
say
hear
a
me
prayer
now?
for him?
Bye.
Shiro, no.
I'm
We
trying.
can't
I'm
hear
trying.
you, Shiro.
I hear rapid typing now.
Okay, there you go. Okay, you're doing it.
You can do it.
Still got
I'm
one
doing it.
time left.
Push!
Why did this suddenly turn into pregnation?
Yes.
I love they said pregnation like that instead of like pregnancy.
I'm assuming Shiro's typing
Am
up.
I pregnant?
All right, you tell him, and he's just sorry he's gone. You say that to him, he's already gone. Okay, so I'm assuming you guys got the map out, and you guys are fucking running right now. No.
Axel memorizes the map real quick and fucking sprints.
All right, so we're gonna cut this over to here because
Thankfully.
All right, you guys got all your treasures, and you're all following this map. All right.
Yes.
And eventually, you find yourselves in a winding maze in the middle of a business district containing all sorts of tall buildings ranging from 10 to 100 stories in height. The cracked and busted roads are filled with overturned and stripped cars and motorbikes. It is eerie here. Very quiet.
Okay, when you said a maze, my brain is immediately just like, is this the moment where we meet King Bowie's evil clone, Joth?
No, it is very eerie here, though. The wind is kind of loud as it whistles and moans through the alleys and the abandoned edifices. You hear whipping flaps of tarps and sheets in the air from the windows and rooftop. Graffiti advising you to turn back, abandon hope, and to submit to the powers that be.
No.
There appears to be little to no life in this area, save some rats and some roaches. And the shortcut takes you farther down until you're kind of walking around these chain link fences. I don't want to end it on here because we have a little time left. Did you guys want to take a long rest? Just assume you wanted to take a long rest.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Because I'd rather really kick off this part before just... Yes, okay, good. So everybody get your health back up to normal. You've taken a long rest. You found a gutted out office building. You started a fire. You ate food, candy, rabbit jerky. Y'all chilling. It's cool. You're saying a prayer. Ezekiel, you're all healed.
I feel like Jack has just gone to like his own spot. He's still kind of sulking.
Well, a new day, a new dawn, except there's no dawn because the sun is blotted out. You guys are all healed up and you're stretching, and I can open up part 2, and I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. I just can't hide it.
All right, you guys are walking, just kind of walking, and you're just, I don't know, maybe you're talking, maybe you're just kind of looking around, and you hear this really loud rumble of thunder, and these black clouds are starting to move in kind of over the gray clouds, and you can tell a storm is heading your way.
Is a storm brewing?
A storm is brewing. Yeah, it might be. I'm assuming that you'll hear it cross up to the sky, and it's just like, demons! So you guys are walking, and you've been walking for, 20, 30 minutes, and it's just the same shit. The storm's still at bay. You still hear thunder. And then suddenly, you hear something that's definitely not thunder. You hear what sounds like a child screaming up ahead.
Axel just fucking sprints.
Yeah, Savahi definitely takes attention to that. She gets down on all fours.
All right, as you guys are, Jack, are you following close behind? I'm assuming Ezekiel's rushing after. Okay, as you guys are running, you turn a corner and you see 2 scrawny kids. There's a kobold and a drow elf. They're dressed in rags and dirty robes. The kobold is sitting on the ground looking really scared, and he's nursing a cut on his arm. And the elf, though afraid too, she is furiously swatting at a dust method with a pipe. What do you guys choose to do?
Axel chooses to step. Axel chooses to take out a shield and cover the kid.
That kid just screams. Like, which kid are you covering?
Both kids. I'm gonna cut or maybe Axel just stands in front of the kids.
Between the kids and the method.
Yes.
Savahi is going to just come flying in like a bat out of hell.
And these kids are just like, and they're freezing out because, oh my god, what the fuck is this?
She's gonna barrel into that method and try to take a bite out of it.
All right, can you roll that?
Yeah.
What's the method?
You remember that ice and steam creature I had you guys fight?
Yeah, I'm gonna. You'll
Oh,
see.
the
Yeah.
the little bat thing.
Yeah,
That's an 18 to hit.
definitely.
Oh, I've never bit anything before.
You're right.
What is my bite
La,
damage?
la, 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 la.
Let's see.
I mean, Ezekiel was right. It was demons.
That method looks like.
Sorry,
It's
Grandma.
like, what?
Grandma came in to say something. That's 8 damage.
Yeah, you do that, and you bite into that thing, and it explodes into a cloud of dust. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
I can indeed.
You?
I'm sorry, I'm still randomly giggling because you just shove your head. Just I feel like there's gonna be many jokes, and people are just gonna ask for X or hold shit in his fanny pack, and then just immediately not tell him.
That's a 6.
Oh. Oops. You bite down on it, and it bursts into a cloud of dust. But some of that dust, a lot of it gets in your eyes, and you are blinded for at least 1 minute. So
Good,
you cannot.
good.
Yeah.
Question, is there anything else hostile around?
No, there's just that.
Actually, better question.
Yeah, actually, yes, there is.
Is there anything at all within range of me?
No, it's just
Okay.
these guys.
Because
So you
when I reduce something to 0 hit points with a melee attack on my turn, as a bonus action, I can move up to half my speed to make a bite attack on another opponent.
Jesus, I just hope you still ran, but you're blinded, so you ran into a wall or
Well,
something.
that's the thing. I'm blinded, but she's rampaging. I
And
feel like
these
she would just
kids-
go for whatever's near.
Yeah, these kids look terrified, and they're kind of hovering back and holding one another. The elf girl is kind of standing in front of the mill, the kobold, and she's kind of like, Who are you guys? Who, where did you come from?
Okay, so Ezekiel is very excited
Yeah.
right now because he loves kids.
Yeah.
His tail is wagging like, oh my god, now I can interact with people who understand me. So he trots up all happy-eyed. He'd be like, do not fear, for we are on the journey of righteousness.
Yeah, it says the dinosaur when they were just attacked.
These kids just look utterly
Okay.
terrified. They don't know what to do, and the drow elf is like, are you guys good guys?
We are the
Jack.
rebels.
We are the bestest of good
You
guys.
just see Savahi over
I know,
with a
that's-
cloud of dust, just like chomping and snapping her jaws at the air.
Yeah, and this elf.
Jack's gonna push his way through everybody and actually kneel down to these kids' levels, so you
And
know,
they kind of back away.
not fucking scary. Well, he's kneeled down, so he's
Yeah,
not
but you know when
obviously
you've got to kneel, they're like, ooh.
advancing. And he's holds up his hands. Of course, they're hands and not guns.
Yeah.
And he's like, "It's all right. We're the good guys. We're here to help."
They kind of look at each other.
He puts cartoons on his screen.
Oh, but they're still like inside, and the elf shakes her head. She's like, no, no, no. And she sees that beholder over there that's still with you, by the way. And she's kind of scared, but I'm playing Purple here, and Purple just kind of smiles and waves one tentacle like a hand, like a wave.
Axel puts away his sword and kneels down also.
They're still kind of because there's a crazy hyena lady over there, and there's a dinosaur holding up a
Oh,
car.
yeah,
Jack's
no,
just like,
Savahi's
just
making
ignore
the
them.
worst
They're
sound.
retarded.
She's over there like snarling like
That was rude.
You hear this
like the whole
deep
time.
voice, like, retarded is a bad word.
She's just like, she's inbred. Just ignore her.
Well, they're confused because they want to trust you. You can obviously tell.
Oh, I have stories they can read about the heathen
No,
gods.
let's. I feel
Actually,
feeling that
you know what,
it's
Ezekiel? You
Yeah?
look at this kobold. Can you roll me an insight?
That's with the D20, yeah? Okay. So, now could I actually roll a dice without being in constant pain. Okay, so I got 11. What do I add to my 11?
Your insight. Wisdom, is it, I think? Or intelligence?
Yeah, wait, what do I add to it again? I mean, it's insight, yeah? So,
Wisdom.
I got a 17.
Okay, this kobold looks very, very familiar, but you can't quite pin from where.
The necklace.
Is it from the locket?
I mean, you can roll again and just see, like, wait a minute.
Can I just look at the locket?
Yeah, I'll
Can
let
I
you
just
do
sneak
that.
it
I'll let
out?
you do
Or
that.
And so, is that little elf from the locket?
No, the
Or
kobold.
not the cobalt? Is the cobalt from
It
the
is
locket?
the kobold
Is
from the
it
locket.
Alright, so now I start jumping from foot to foot on either
The
side.
kids
Like,
are like,
oh, and I circle around the group. I go, I have something for the cobalt. I have something for the
Jack's like,
cobalt.
sit the fuck
And then
down.
The kobold looks absolutely
And so I'm
terrified,
just like-
and the elf is like, it's okay, they're not gonna hurt you.
So I sit down, like, and I'm like all excited, and I look through my bag with my little baby arms, and I take out the locket and I open it up and show it to him.
The Cardex looks at that. The kobold looks at that. Sorry, I say their names before the introductions. He sees that picture, and you hear, and he starts sobbing, and he grabs that locket from you, and he holds it to his face, and he's just sobbing away.
I want to hug the kobold, but I can't.
And the elf kind of smiles because, wow, you brought that back. So
Someone hug the kobold.
she turns to you as the kobold's, still crying over the locket, and she says, my name's Saya, and this is Cardex, but you can call him Dex.
Oh, what a great name! I love it.
And Dex is still kind of, and he's still crying, but he says, you guys really are heroes. And Saya, she's like, she pats him on the back and gives him a little hug. And she suddenly looks really excited, like she trusts you now. And she's like, you guys, hi, we live in Shelter. Do you guys know about Shelter?
Maxwell shakes his head.
Do I have a map of that?
I guess they were with the group. Oh, okay, well, first, well, we're out here if we're not supposed to be, but, listen, a week ago, some of our food's been disappearing, and Dex saw a method, taking bread, and we kind of followed it. We weren't supposed to. And we found its nest, and we were going to tell the adults, but the method followed us back. Cardex nods. And,
Fear not, children! And I'm still snapping at blindness. I will save you! You will be protected!
My aunt said we should leave them alone. We aren't fighters, we're hiders. And Saya seems annoyed by that. But if you can help, well, and she turns and she whispers, what do you think? And Dex is just, he's like in a tiny voice. But if you're heroes, I guess maybe you could fight the methods, get the food back.
Yes!
And Saya's just,
Fight and destroy them all!
Axel just slaps his hand against his chest and like that, crosses one of his arms across his chest and nods. Mind you, it's a loud metal clank, so that might be a little terrifying.
yeah.
Ezekiel's tail is just wagging like non-stop now. She's just like if anybody smacks him, it goes whap, 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 whap against them.
That's adorable.
Yeah, they're just kind of like, and Saya's eyes light up. Cardex is still kind of reserved, kind of clutching that locket to his chest, and she says, cool, you guys look like totally strong. I bet they can do it. Okay, we know where they're hiding. We can take them to you. Okay, come follow us. And these kids, and Saya runs forward, and Cardex is kind of like, good, okay. And he follows Saya, but Saya's like, you know, come on, we'll show you. Come on. And
I
she's
start following the wrong direction.
Axel follows.
I go get Sahai. I say, no, Angel, this way. We must follow the children.
I am led.
The children who like me. Wag's tail.
So, Jack, what are you thinking through all this? You've been kind of quiet.
Jack likes kids.
You got this very energetic elf girl and this very kind of shy.
I mean, he's more akin to the elf child, but they're both children, so he's not gonna,
Yeah.
you know. But he has decided, even if it's to himself, that he's going to help them.
Yay! Well, they're leading you.
Would the children like to ride on my back?
No, they're already running ahead. Come on!
We're coming. Don't worry, children, we're coming.
No, they're heroes. We're okay. Are you okay? They're following us. So these kids are gonna like, you know, they're really scrawny. They're obviously malnourished, but they're pretty fast and energetic.
Oh, I'm still blind. But I have my nose.
I think Ezekiel was taking you along.
I have you by the hand.
Can I do an insight check on these children?
Sure.
Okay. Because hearing the way they're talking, Safahi's actually getting a little bit suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
That's
well,
a
Saya's
reasonable
doing most of the talking.
I think it's... What is my insight? Plus 3. 15. I just want to sniff them out and see whether or not I believe these are actually legitimately children and not creatures.
I mean, I can't. They're running, so I. And since you're blinded.
Oh yeah, let me do it at disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's better. No, it's still 15.
Okay. From what you can smell from these kids as they ran by and were kind of the kobold Cardex was bleeding, and you can I'm going to give you advantage because he was bleeding. These are definitely children. One's a drow elf and one's a kobold.
Also, anybody want to see the thing I drew?
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Shove.
Beautiful. Goddamn beautiful. All right. These kids, they're leading you ahead, and about a minute later, they kind of like Saya kind of stops, and Cardex runs into her and nearly falls over. And Saya's like, she places a finger to her lips, and she holds one to her ear, and she's signaling for you to listen. And you don't really have to pay that much attention because you can already hear some buzzing. And she points down this into this building. It's been gutted, and there's a corridor she's pointing down. And she walks up to you, and she's like, "Who's the nearest person?"
Probably Axel.
And she goes, They're down at the very end. You can see them. There's a swarm of them, and they have all the food. Do you guys need help? I can help." And Cardex is like,
Axel shakes his head no and gestures for the kids to run off back home.
Saya is like, "All right, come on, Dex." But she and they look at you guys. Dex stops in front of you, Ezekiel, and he looks at you, and he kind of just ducks his head like a kind of thank you, you know. And
I smile.
These kids
As best as dinosaur
run
can.
off down the.
Oh no.
Yeah,
So you run off.
yeah, they ran off. There's a corridor now, and down there you can hear buzzing and giggling. So do you go down the corridor?
Yes.
I figure, well, duh. I mean, if we don't, then Savali will by herself.
She will
Okay,
just sprint
you guys
into them.
Okay, are you guys being loud?
We're trying to be quiet.
No,
We're being as quiet as we're being as quiet as a metal man can.
Jack, I'm assuming you're taking up the rear.
Yeah, but Jack, being the ranger, always walks very softly.
Okay, so you guys are all being really quiet. I'm Savahi. Are you? Let's be real here. Are you?
Yeah, let's be real here. Absolutely not.
Okay,
She is
well,
going in full force. Like she should have been a barbarian, honestly.
honestly, yeah. You run down there, Savahi. Even
Yeah, no, I'm actually gonna go down with like a battle cry.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So you guys, Axel, I'm assuming you were like trying to kind of prevent this, but she just charges past you with her spear in hand, just screaming. "Ah!"
Axel just pulls out his shield and sword, just sighs, and just pulls out his shield and sword.
Immediately as you guys do that, of course, from the very end of the hall, from a room.
I will argue that because they were trying to be stealthy, they should make stealth rolls to see if they get seen or not.
Are you trying to be stealthy? You just kind of ran down there.
No, I'm not.
I was gonna say,
they
Axel
were.
Axel stopped trying to be stealthy when she ran down the hall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
you.
anybody else who's still trying to be unseen, I feel like should make a stealth roll to keep their cover.
All right, if you want to do that, go for it.
I guess I'm trying to sneak behind you guys so I can make sure you guys don't
I'm
die.
just bringing in these guys.
So I'm going to be sneaking a little bit. Oh, I got a 1. Never mind.
I forget, what does it mean when you have a little dot next to it?
Oh, hi, that's a lot. That's a lot of little bastards. So, I have a 16-sided die. It's literally the only 16-sided die I own. It's pretty freaking cool. It looks for like a top though, but it's still like, oh hey, I have a 16-sided die.
It means you have, you're proficient in it.
Oh, yeah.
My proficiency to that, or what?
If your sheet's filled out correctly, it should automatically be added to it, but I don't
Well,
remember
mine doesn't
if yours-
autofill things, so...
Yeah, I don't know if you filled that part in as proficient, or if...
Well, if I was
It's
supposed to
not.
add something to it, then I
Okay,
did
so-
not.
Okay. Then yeah, you add your proficiency bonus.
Alright, it's an 18 then.
Okay, that's gonna be
Stealth.
enough. They're kind of stupid. So, you move out of the way. You duck into one of the rooms because this was kind of an office. You get an idea of, and you duck out of the room before they can see you. And these methods come out, and they look at you guys like, "Look, there's 6 of them." Well, there's 5. Sorry about that.
Yes.
Originally it was 6, but I decided to go with 5.
That's much nicer because we only have like 4 people.
I don't know if you guys want to do this now or if you want to wait until next game, but
I think, I was gonna say, yeah, it's good.
You want to finish the battle and then take a break?
it's up to you guys. You're fighting 5 methods.
I mean, this would be a good place to pick up if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm fine either way. I'm just saying that's a good like cliffhanger to keep.
Yeah, I'm good. Whatever you guys want to do.
How late is it for you, Sparks?
It's just about 11.
Alright.
Okay. So, can we all roll initiative so I can have it
Sure.
back?
Oh, fuck. Alright,
Alright, I rolled an 11 this time around, so it's less shit.
What is there? That's so
Awesome.
dead.
I got 6.
Okay,
So
hold on.
proud.
Let me get the thing out. Where is it?
Ew, Jack
Made it.
only got a 12. That's really
Can
bad
you
for you,
guys
Wow.
Jack.
put your numbers in there? Can you guys put your numbers in there?
I don't think
Yep.
we can.
I did.
Oh, we
Yeah.
can! Yay!
Why the fuck didn't
I
that
can't.
change? There.
Yeah, you have
That's
a 12 on mine.
It was like lagging.
Yeah, it lagged in my case too.
I have this open turn order.
Can someone change mine to a 6? It won't let me edit.
Yeah,
I
can do
can't.
that.
We can't. You can edit it.
I did it. I think I did it.
Okay.
I don't know. Did I
Nope,
do
you
it?
didn't. It's still 14.
Come on.
I can't
Enter.
even
Ah,
add mine.
yay! Ooh.
Why can't I edit mine?
It hates you.
I'm trying to edit.
Oh, I get to go first because I'm 6?
Hold on,
Oh.
I have. No,
Yes,
I
because
have-
you're 6 years old.
Why are you up there, Sabahi? It's 11.
I don't understand
It's
it.
like shuffling it or something.
Get your fucking ass down here. I'm trying to add mine to the initiative, but for some reason it's not working. That's what I'm trying to figure out. It let me do it last time.
Sorry, I'm still really.
I think it's. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got you guys in the initiative.
Does everybody want to say goodbye?
Oh, you're
Goodbye.
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 I'm not sure if that got recorded or not.
Either way, penis! I'm a mature adult.
It's so much funnier coming from you.
Yeah, like what the fuck happened? Like, were you a bad influence on you?
No, I just like to do that because I'm a fucking gremlin. You'll know that I will laugh at a dirty joke if it's a terrible pun.
Shiro, did you start it?
Yes, I started. I said 3, 2, 1, start.
Oh God!
That's why I just randomly yell penis at the top of my lungs.
All right. Okay, let me do a quick recap and some retconning. Okay, you guys just finished encountering the first boss of the Glob, and you have all been sealed in because it hit maximum security. Purple, instead of slipping in and out of dimensions like before, he actually managed to get out the front door. And he was all by himself fighting skeletons on the other side. However, Purple finally managed to find a vent so he could squish through, and he comes out here and he says, "Hello, everybody. Me, Purple. I am here now. Stuff happened, but I am here now. And I will just be quiet because I am still healing. But you do what you do." And so now
he ate some bad shellfish.
Yep, so now you guys are facing a vault.
We enter the vault because there's nowhere else we can go.
A vault is usually closed.
Axel just bolts into the door.
Where is it? Let me see if So what are you gonna do?
Figure out a way into the vault? Oh,
Well,
wait,
yeah, the big steel door. Where do you
is there a way that we can get into the... I guess I should roll investigation or something.
It's a door. What you usually do when confronted by doors?
You open it.
We'll break them down, but
Yes, give it a try. See what happens.
oh shit! All right, what do I roll for it?
This is yes, please. This thing right here is right in front of it is supposed to be like the door.
Okay, what do you want me to roll?
Just an AC plus add your strength modifier.
Roll to be a very, very angry person.
Wait, my AC plus. You mean a 20?
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's AC. Yeah, just roll a 20 with your strength modifier. I'm reading as I talk. So.
14.
Okay, you hit it pretty darn hard, and it dents in, and you can kind of see a sliver, but it's still pretty much intact enough that you can't just tear it or anything like that.
Is there a handle on this vault?
No, it's just a door.
All right, Savahi, go.
I am going to try and wedge the butt end of my glaive in between the door and the wall and pry it open.
I just opened Photoshop.
Should I do a strength roll for that?
Hey, let's figure out what my modifiers are.
Probably really high.
What is my strength?
Strength!
That is +5. 21.
Oh yeah. So you pry that thing open. It goes like a tuna can, like you're peeling back a tuna can. And you're doing this, and you're just like, yeah, whatever, just working away like it's nothing. And you see another door. But fortunately for you, a hologram appears in front of the door, and it looks like, and you probably don't know who I'm referencing, but Max Headroom.
I know who that is!
Yes, in the hologram. And he says, "Hey, fellas, looking for a good time? Need that dough, though? Or it's a no-go. Isn't that so? No prob, Bob. Just let me know. Let me throw this at you. What is most important to the mayor above all else?"
The cat.
Yeah, his cat. Oh
Well,
wait, I'm stupid. I wouldn't know that.
It's the cat. It's the cat.
And he just stares at you like he's waiting. He's got his hand to his ear. And he's
Oh,
like,
what was the shit?
What
I
was
can't,
the
I
fucking
can't help you
cat's
guys.
name?
I have notes, but I can't help you.
I can't remember the fucking cat's name. What?
Who did it? Someone brought the picture with them, didn't they?
No, we didn't.
I couldn't. She wouldn't let me bring the picture.
because
I
it
remember
was
his
the
name
size
was-
of a wall.
I remember his name was something alliterative that started with like an F or something. I can't fucking remember.
Something the 5th. Something the 5th.
Shit.
55th. I remember the number.
You get one ping from him, and he's like, "Oh, good, but what's the rest?" So you know you're on the right track.
Alright. Frederick.
Did you say this out loud as a character, by the way?
Yes. I'm just kind of muttering to myself as I'm like, oh, what's the cat's name? I love the cat. I could totally cheat and look at the recording.
You have an inspiration.
I should remember the fucking cat's
I literally
name.
have it right here, but it's metagaming for me to say.
Can you give me a hint?
It starts with an F.
Is it like
I've already mentioned that.
It starts with a different letter, so not even that.
Shit.
But it's a alliteration of stuff, is it not?
Yeah, it's alliteration. I remember it starting with multiple F's.
Fred
It's only
something
changed
the
it.
55th.
What did you say?
Frederick something the 5th.
You get another ping, and it's like what is it? Jeopardy? Not Jeopardy. Whatever, that thing where you get the letters in to say out the phrases.
Alright.
You got 55th and Frederick.
Frederick.
Actually, it wasn't Frederick. It was Philip, but I'll give that to you.
Oh,
Because there is another character named Frederick, so.
okay.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
I'll let
fuck.
you have this one more word, otherwise we're going to be here all day.
I know why my brain is just like Fluffykins.
Nope.
I'm just like, yeah, that's clearly not the name. What the fuck is the name?
You already got Philip and 55th.
How many more names are in between Philip and 55th?
Blank, 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 Philip, blank, 55th.
Okay, so I was wrong. I don't have the full name.
If you have one more word in character, then I will let you go.
Something Philip. Something the 55th. Sir! Wasn't it Sir something?
Yes, sir!
Woo!
And with that, next headroom is like, oh, it looks like you got it. For some reason, you got it.
Whatever, I was doing pretty
And
good.
it seems, I guess, the Glob was just too lazy to change the mayor's security question. I have this in the notes. Hopefully they will connect this back to the cat. All right.
All I had written down was Bill and Ted's cat name is Frisky.
Ah,
That's part of it, though. All right. So the vault door opens, and you are greeted instantly with a large room. And it looks like it was more than, you can see this from the door, that it was probably smaller, but other rooms had to be like gutted so it can make more. And in there, across the floor, up in mounds, you see treasures beyond your wildest fantasies, including various trinkets, collectibles, shining, glimmering, splendid objects. There are silver and copper, bricks of gold, even weapons and fine fabrics, clothing, food and wine, sets of expensive dishes and silverware, chests of riches, rare paintings and statues. And who's going in first?
Me.
All right, Savannah, you go in first.
I just charge in and start throwing anything I can grab in my
Okay,
pocket.
Savannah, you walk in and you look down. Hopefully you look down.
I'm very distracted.
All right, well then you're not looking, so you're just playing around. Who's the next to go inside?
Axel is next.
Are you looking around the room, Axel?
Yes, Axel is being smart.
All right, Axel, you look down and you almost walk into what appears to be a detached robotic arm, clutching something in a death grip.
Well, Axel, I guess, is going to get whatever the flying flip-flap is out of its hand.
Can you do a strength roll?
Sure, I almost forgot where the fuck my dice went. Answer. It's in the sickly green container, you dingwap. And I rolled a 20. Holy fucking hell, I rolled a 20.
Very nice. You just snap these fingers off this Thanos glove or whatever. And you find a Polaroid photo. And it's a group photo. On this photo is a female tiefling, a male human, a female orc who once owned this arm, and a dragonborn male. On the back of the photo it says, "Give 'em a rebel yell. N. Duran, L. Duran, ABBA, and V. Halen."
Nice.
I mean, I ironically love that song too, so whatever. But yes, that's very funny.
So you have just acquired a photograph. Now it's kind of sequestered these rooms into sections. There is the weapons section, and there is the armor section, and there is just generally a lot of chests, but there's only about 5 of them that aren't chained up with adamantine chains, which are impossible to break. So what do you guys want to investigate? Look around?
Axel investigates the armor.
Okay, so anybody, you guys just gonna go in different corners here, or Ezekiel, Hijack, are you staying out of the vault?
I wander in, and are there any religious paraphernalia in there?
Tomes, books, things of that sort.
Yeah.
Yes, probably, but there are none Christian related for some reason.
I was gonna say, is there a golden Jesus Christ on the cross thing? Because that's just the most ostentatious and needless shit.
Is there like the Indiana Jones cup of remember in Indiana Jones the cup of the carpenter? Are there
I'm pretty sure
those?
there's many.
Oh
golden
god, no,
cups.
there's no covenant in here.
Okay.
I feel like Jack comes in and he just goes straight for clothes.
Okay, you go over to clothes. There's weapons, armor, and the chests. Where do you guys want to go? The chests are these little things, obviously. So
I'll look at
that's
the
the
chest.
body, I think, is over one. Well, yes, but you can only go one place at a time, and I can do it in sections.
We can do armor first.
Okay, you guys. Well, I can. If Axel only wants to look at the armor, I can tell Axel what he finds, and the rest of you don't know because you're in different sections. Then I'll go to your section.
Okay.
Unless you all move to one section, but it's
You
up
see,
to you.
Savahi would like to look at armor, but she is also very distracted. She wants to fill her pockets first.
All right. Well, you guys kind of wander around, mosey around. Axel, you go over to the armors, and there's a lot of armor here. It's decorative. Some are too heavy. Some are missing pieces or incomplete. Some are mounted firmly to the walls. However, there is one item worth noting, and it is hanging from the extended arm of another suit of armor that's propped up. Do you go and look at it?
Yes, of course.
Well, hanging there is an amulet, and you have found, I'll let you have this one, the Amulet of Natural Armor. When worn, this amulet creates a full body armor of magic that adds 1d4 points to your AC. It's said to be priceless, sought after by the greatest of warriors. Unfortunately, it is still broken, but it is worth quite the bounty still.
So, like, is it broken so it doesn't work?
It's broken, but it's still worth a lot of money. Do you keep it there, or?
I mean, if it's not gonna work, then Axel has no fucking need for it.
All right.
He's just like, and it's broken. Okay, never mind. That was cool for a millisecond, but moving along.
Ezekiel, are you looking at that silver chest?
Yes,
I mean,
am.
you have the steel chest? Okay. You open that steel chest, and you find... Once I find it, where are you at? Here we are.
Blasphemy.
You open that steel chest. It is a steel chest adorned with polished pyrope stones. And inside you find a map to the Valley Gale village, a small bag of 20 gold, 13 silver, 7 copper, a book of kobold fairy tales, and a silver locket.
Can I inspect the silver locket before I take everything else?
Yes.
Alright.
Do you open the locket?
Yes, I opened the locket.
Inside the locket is a magical moving picture, kind of like that Harry Potter thing they do. And it's of 3 kobolds, a husband, a wife, and their young son.
Oh.
That's
I-
adorable.
Do you take any of this stuff?
I
or-
take all of it.
All right.
Because
And I
I'm
will
going to
release
donate
you
the gold. I'm going to donate the gold to the church. I'm going to use the fairy tales to talk to. I'm going to read the fairy tales to kids
Orphans.
back at Bible camp. You know,
All
like
right.
this is what no blasphemy looks like, children.
Sudden Goofy thought that like it would have been like Axel probably should have taken that necklace because it would have helped him with getting better armor. At the same time, it would have been in character for him to take that necklace because it's fucking useless. Why would he take it?
And
Because
then
capitalism means nothing to him.
I'm also going to take that map so I can spread the word of Jesus to that town at some other point.
All right. What do the others? What do you guys do? What the rest of you? Like I said, there's weapons and there's various chests that are open. But yes. So,
Again.
if you want to go check out the armor, you can find that amulet too. but
Actually, I'm gonna check out the weapons after I have filled my pockets.
you fill your pockets up nice. All right, you go to the weapons, Savahi. And you find they're mostly decorative, ancient. Some aren't used for combat and are replicas, but there are a few genuine pieces, and they're usually mounted to the wall. One of these mounted to the wall is the bearing sword. Can anybody roll me a history check on that?
What's my history?
I don't think
What, the
I'm
what sword?
in history.
I have
I
a
mean,
plus.
I
Yeah.
can. Yeah, I'm definitely not historical at all.
I have a plus.
And nobody
two
else
history.
is over there? Well, if you're over there and you're looking at it, but don't roll a history and be like, oh, by the way.
Where's Safai? I'm close enough.
I got a
to Safai, aren't I?
15.
Let me see, what did I put down here? Yeah, that actually just gets over it.
Hell yeah.
You know from history of all those old stories passed down from down generations, this sword belonged to an evil ice giant dreadnought that attacked Tubulara a century ago, wielding this massive weapon. King Bowie's ancestor not only managed to defeat him, he used the dreadnought's own sword for the killing blow.
Does this mean it's a ridiculously huge sword?
Yes, it's huge.
I tried to pick it up.
Well, here's the thing. The bearing sword was supposedly kept locked away in the kingdom, but it must have been stolen when the parasite took over. Its age and weight make it useless in battle for anyone present. But you can try to pick it up.
I tried to pick it up.
Roll me a strength.
Oh, hold on. I'm about to drop my fucking... Okay.
Excellent! Wow! A giant pile of useless shit.
What?
You get a 1.
No, it's 24.
You pushing on it? Nothing. Just nothing. It doesn't budge. It just doesn't budge. Are you still looking around the weapons? Anybody come over there to look around?
I guess Axel goes over there to look around and see if there's actually anything useful over there.
I snarl as he approaches.
All right, Savahi and Axel, you kind of look around and you see that there is an obsidian and amethyst dragon statue, and in its mouth is a staff made of twisted wood, and it is carved with the greatest care, and it's very smooth to the touch. Do you guys want to inspect that?
I guess I shall inspect it without touching it, because touching the nice shiny wooden staff seems like generally a bad
Savahi,
idea.
you also notice this, so you guys can, just in case, it doesn't have to be just one of you gets to look at it.
I'm watching Axel approach it, but I'm worried that Axel's going to try and take my big sword.
You're still trying to push off the
But
wall.
I'm still trying to wrestle. Like I'm doing that dog thing where like I see another dog has a toy, but I'm playing with a toy, and I kind of want both toys.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess I roll what again to...
You can roll, maybe if you want to, you can roll a history. Yeah, a history should do it. I think so. Or Arcana. Arcana
Let's
would
say
be better.
Arcana would make more sense also for my character, because he has amnesia.
Yeah, this makes sense to be Arcana. Arcane or whatever.
I rolled a 12 plus Arcana, which is plus 2, so 14.
No. This is the Staff of Charming. The person in possession of the staff is capable of casting these 2 spells, regardless of their abilities. Charm Person and Charm Monster. You may use the charm person spell once per day, and the charm monster spell twice per day. They do not take up spell slots. And like I said, I'll link you all this information.
I'm sorry, but just Axel has no fucking interest for this either.
No, I just see this and he knows he knows that, oh yeah, I've seen this in books before. I know what this is.
How the fuck does he... Okay. How the hell does my character know any of this shit?
You confiscated one. No, you confiscated one from some hooligan.
Yes. They tried using it on you and it just